Here in 13, we're just questioning which transition word we need to use here. And let's just read the context so we can figure out, like what we had before and what we had after, so we can figure out how to transition from one to the other. So the sentence before reads, Italy's Tower of Pisa has been leaning southward since the initial stages of its construction over 800 years ago. And the second part is, if the tower's construction had not taken 2 centuries and involved significant breaks due to war and civil unrest, the tower would have likely collapsed before it was completed. You notice, again, I sort of skip this stuff in between commas just because it's just extra words that doesn't actually contribute to the sentence structure. So even when I'm reading it, I usually just skip over it. So we have indeed here right now. That's not bad. The transition word indeed just sort of allows you to further elaborate on something that was said before, which is pretty much what we have here. So it's definitely not bad. Let's see if there's anything more appropriate. B, therefore. Therefore means that what you're about to say is, like a direct logical result or continuation of the sentence before, which is not really what we have here. It's more just, one piece of information and then another piece of information. This is not really any direct logical connection between the two. So therefore is probably not very appropriate. Nevertheless, that means, in spite of. So what you're about to say happened, despite what was said before. And that's not the case here either. Again, these are two just kind of separate pieces of information that not happen to be on the same topic, but they're separate pieces of information that are on the same topic, and that's really the only connection between them. So this didn't happen in spite of the fact that, it was leaning southward for a while, for, a very long time. So C is out, and D, however, means what you're about to say is somehow contrary to what was said before, which also isn't the case here. So A is our answer. Indeed is, it's a perfectly fine transition word. You stated one piece of information, indeed, and then you're about to follow it up with another piece of information sort of on that topic so you can elaborate. A is our answer.